I will tell you all I know about who you really are. Your body houses Nemesis.
That's about as rare as a deer standing on its hind legs and doing a jig. This wasn't the conclusion I had hoped for.
Mysterious shadow organization? For crying out loud.
Here, boy. A letter. An Imperial General asked me to give it to you.
A letter? Let's see it. It looks like it's from Hubert, Edelgard's vassal.
If left to their own devices, it is certain they will eventually bring unimaginable calamity and suffering to the world. There is no question that they are the enemies of everyone in Fodlan. Do not allow yourselves to forget that.
This story is a bit much to believe. And yet...
It does ring true, somehow. Ugh, that's really gross. I could never be friends with someone like that.
A mysterious power threatening the very future of Fodlan? Certainly we cannot give it leeway.
There's no telling what their true motives are. But whatever their motives, what they have done is unforgivable. They must be exterminated.
Hello everyone, welcome back for episode 22. We are so close to the end of the Folden Deer route. You can see how things are unfolding here, as it were, with everyone's skills. And I'm really grateful that all of you have stuck around for so long, even though there's been a little bit of a slowdown with the rollout of episodes. I really appreciate your all's support. I see your comments every time I put one of these out.
Simple enough.
And I can't believe we made it here. We started on new game. We managed to recruit everyone, I think.
I always was a quick study.
And we're actually being pretty successful here in the end game. Hopefully that continues as we unravel the final mysteries of what's going on with Whyleth and everything like that. Engage is out. That's exciting. I've started it a little bit. I'm trying to brainstorm what it would mean to play that game incorrectly, so if you've got some ideas of how that could work, some rule sets for that game, I'd be happy to investigate that, but I'm just kind of trying to go through it on my own right now, playing the game normally, as it were, to try and understand all of its systems and everything like that. So, really open to hearing your ideas. And I also want to know whether you would want to see some of that start, or whether you'd want to see Silver Snow kind of close out Fodlan for a little bit. So let me know your thoughts on some of those things. Also, let me know how you feel about the format of this video, because it's a bit longer, as I'm sure you noticed. So the content's going to be a little bit different when we get to the meat of the final missions. So let me know in the comments how you feel about kind of seeing everything that goes on in that battle, rather than the edited versions of the battles that you've seen in the past. Well, we still edited some things, and we've got some levels to show off as we grind to be as powerful as we can be in Marianne's armor here. Level 40 for her.
I won't let this hold me back.
Not worth it. It will hold you back, Marianne, whether you want it to or not. Hilda going in for a couple of thunder shocks here.
Can't afford to slack off.
Well, maybe you can. Cyril, though, is actually going to put some effort into it.
I've improved again.
You have,
Yeah,
in that...
I understand now.
Oh, he learned to read. That's cool. He got more speed, so he is advancing in the Brigid curriculum as an exchange student. Claude punched a horse in the face. He's going to be rewarded for his animal cruelty with some speed, trading punches for drugs. And Hilda using Thundershock again and getting herself a level out of it, not just Cyril.
It was the least I could do.
No, you've done the least in the past, and our friends frequently do, and you even get paid for that point of magic. And Leonie gets MVP. Always nice to see someone other than Whyleth. Let's do a little bit more grinding here. 2 more battles before we get to the lair of the Dubstep. And
could
Whyleth
turn
goes
the
for
tides.
some triple digits, and Petra, impressed by the ferocity,
Hard work is a friend
will
to count
continue to advance her
Someone's fired
particular
up.
method of teaching, which is doing a lot better than Whyleth, I'll tell you that. Lorenz
Too close for my
figures out that punching horses seems like a pretty effective thing to do since he saw Claude do it.
Good, but not enough.
No, that is enough! You need more
impressed.
strength. You're, I think, as strong, if not stronger, than Whyleth now, which is quite the thing.
I will
Lysithia
not
is
die
going
yet.
to shock straight through some non-conductive material,
Maybe this'll help me keep
and
steady.
Bernadette is going to see the magic in that. Who gets MVP for this one? Ooh, Forest Fire. Just quick note there. Lorenz. We're going to return to this forest, try to burn down the whole thing and not just a little part of it. Whyleth getting the crit for the extra 1 damage she
Always
needed.
according to plan.
And that gets her to level 44. Overkill usually does.
I'll use
Yeah,
this power
Whyleth
for the
just
greater-
surpassed Lawrence's strength. Balthus actually getting into melee, mixing it up, and getting to level 41. Of course. What have we learned about philosophy today? Who are we studying,
How about a
Balthus?
correction?
You've been reading some Beckett? Leone gets to level
Keep
44.
pushing myself.
To do what exactly? Pushing yourself how you get more defense, maybe? Whyleth.
Let's prepare to strike at Shambhala before they make their next move.
Do you really think that we can win against such powerful foes?
I don't know. Listen, Lawrence, you had ambitions of becoming the Alliance's ruler, didn't you? Would you like to try that for real? You're trying to properly train the deer around you.
Thanks for caring, Lawrence.
What does Dubstep whale eat? Krillex. Alright, here we go into the Dubstep lair itself. Let's hope we make it out.
For thousands of years, we have existed underground, living on only that we might someday see our vengeance realized.
Don't eat like mushrooms or
Here
potatoes or
and
anything?
now, that vengeance is finally within our grasp. There is but one thing left to do. Destroy them!
Grow a mushroom?
Damn those who stand with that arrogant goddess to oblivion, away from the world of the living!
It's a tad dramatic.
Now is the time. Remove the binding spell of Titanus. Let their metal bodies be
Oh, there's the beat dropping.
Hey, what are those big things?
Those must be the speakers.
Demonic beasts? No, I think not. They appear to have no will of their own. Someone must be controlling them.
Initiate
They're
all
robots,
that
if you
remain.
will.
We must advance our preparations.
For what, exactly? You were just kind of waiting for me to get here. Alright, let's think tactically about this. We have four little pods of 3 around the corners of the map. We've got Whyleth, Leone, and Lysithia over here. Then we have Raphael, Balthus, and Marianne over on the lower left. Going up here, we've got Ignatz, Claude, and Hilda. And in the final quadrant, we have Lawrence, Petra, and Bernadetta. So, we're going to need to try and maneuver tactically in each of those little pods. I think we divided everything so that we have at least one healer per group. We have to figure out what the danger radius is and who is going to bait out all of the various attacks. I think over here we want Lysithia to be in the
Let's
line
make
of
this
fire.
quick.
We probably only want to each one front at a time. Let's have her keep that killer axe out.
What's my
We
strategy?
can move Whyleth next to her and
My orders?
probably put Leone over here to provide support as well. We'll put fire up on her. Then we can go over here. Marianne actually has our highest res. We moved her back to Fortress Knight. 1, because she couldn't ride the horse anyway. 2, because her defense actually went up being a Fortress Knight instead of a Great Knight. So I think we want her to take the enemy phase damage here, but I think we can pop Balthus in to attack. We also need to be aware that this pathway is actually open, so we need to get the red zones on those. We need Balthus to be able to hop back here to Kanto to safety. He has 9. So if he goes here, he can still get back to safety. So he can curve shot away. Okay, and that guy's actually dead. That's, that actually changes where he needs to go. So we can just safely go right there, which is nice. Now, I don't know if this other one is going to come at us or not.
I'll do my best.
I think we'll just put Marianne here to soak up the hit. Let's see, how bad is it going to be? She'll be fine. And Raphael doesn't have quite the movement prowess that Balthus does, so we'll just put him right there. He's holding a sword, because he just had an interesting moment while we were grinding for some levels. Got some pretty scary warriors here attacking at 65-35. So they can't double either Ignatz or Claude, which is good. And we have this guy over here attacking at 45-32 with magic. Given that we have both of our dodge tanks, some pretty heavy hitters, killing these will actually be pretty difficult, so we should probably only fight on one front. Let's have Claude move up. No. Ignatz, 68. Probably want Ignatz to do this.
Steadiness.
And have him retaliate with the Killer Axe. Have that going. He does get doubled, but it's a 23% chance, so I think he should be okay. We have bolting we can use. Don't want to use too many of them, but let's try to soften these things up a little bit with a good bolting. We actually hit with it, which is a new thing for Hilda. She recently upgraded to B rank authority, so she has the Ordelia Sorcery Code to help with her accuracy. Then we'll probably just keep Claude right here. He has Silence, which he got recently. So not too relevant right now, but could be in the future. Now, we have these mages to deal with over in the top right quadrant. We also need to be aware that this is an open pathway leading up to the north, and they have this Bow Knight, which will be pretty annoying. I think we don't want to try and deal with that yet, given that the Bow Knight has this entire alley covered. So we'll try to clear out these mages before that Bow Knight comes for us. I think... Lorenz moves 7. So, if we move him up 1, and then dance him, he'll be able to move in and probably punch out one of those nerds. He is dressed to impress. Maybe... Uh-oh. So we didn't account for this guy going in both directions, so let's see that red zone. Okay, so it appears that we just don't want to take away our opportunity to have him Fetters of Dromi away. Okay, so going there is a bad idea, but here is fine, it appears. Hold on. The Titanus can hit up there. Okay, then. So, either way, we are in a bad situation. What can we get accomplished with our bow? Oh, we can get a kill, though we do risk getting hit. They don't double us, So I think Lorenz will actually be fine even if they attack him. They'll be able to get in melee, though, so we won't kill it on enemy phase. Yeah. Let's go for one. Oh, well, no counterattack then. Oh. Well.
Too close for my liking.
Not quite how I hoped it would go, but it somehow worked out anyway.
I will prevail.
So Petra can now come over here, do a little bit of healing up on Lorenz. And I don't think it'll attack her. Yeah, it'll go for the free attack it can get against Lorenz, given that he's holding the bow, which everyone remembers he's always had. Marianne getting deft. Not quite as bad as it sounds. Ignatz dodges one, gets the crit, which actually doesn't kill some killer axe. And we get the other dodge. Excellent. Okay, Lysithea won't be dodging much of anything, but their opponent will. Professor Hanneman here to provide a little bit of defense. And that hero running away, sensing that this battlefront is not going well for them. We get some passive healing. And now we get into our turn again. We have this mage over here that we want to dispatch. This is actually not a door, despite appearances. I think Raphael and Marianne and Balthus will be able to engage that guy to get to the chest. Okay, so Balthus can attack from safe distances, so let's try that out. Death has a range of 3, so we have to go with this kind of thing to soften it up. Fire away Balthus. We hit for 27. Okay, how far can we go? We can get up here. Balthus will still be providing support. Let's turn that on. Okay, Marianne, can you off this thing? Freikugel you can. Or a Helm Splitter with the Killer Axe. Let's go for that.
I'm sorry.
Well, off with his head.
Goddess, forgive me.
Not a necessary level of rage, but it's the one we had. We'll put that door key away since we bought a bunch of extras. Since every key in Fodlan and beyond is apparently interchangeable. Now we can heal up with Raphael as we get ready for the next phase of their war. Might be able to unite a couple of our pods soon. Let's check what's going on here. Balthus get up to that guy. I don't think Petra and Bernie can kill this on their own. Maybe. We dance up Petra and she uses conventional weaponry. But I think we would rather dance Lorenz. How far can Bernie get? Okay, so she can get to right where Lorenz is currently standing. So, if we have Lorenz try to punch this guy out.
An offensive sight.
Excellent. One punch. We get a door key. Petra's already holding one, so we can then put Lorenz right there. I think we want to heal him with Petra first.
Thank you.
Then we can have her do that, and then we can move Bernie over to dance.
That helps.
There we go. Excellent. And now Lorenz is ready to provide support over here to the Claude Ignatz pod.
In a hurry to die.
One punch every time.
Our quarrel wasn't personal.
And Ferdinand is here to support his favorite nerd puncher.
Greatness awaits me.
Not like that, it doesn't. Okay, so we have this alley cleared, and we could theoretically just have Claude, Hilda, and Ignatz go that way to join them and start moving into the center. It might be to our advantage to go down this way, or we could just ignore these. Yeah, I think we want to finish off this warrior and then just move on with our life. So we'll have Ignatz get ready to move on with his life, as he has.
I wasn't
In the
about to
past,
let
he
you
had
go.
to get over Edelgard several times. Okay, then we just do a little bit of repositioning. Who are we calling out there? Oh, another Titanus. Not worth the risk. Put Claude right there. Hilda following behind. Now we have this little quandary. This Bonite is providing coverage for virtually everything. So we would really want to make sure that we could kill it, whoever draws it out. Okay, so Leone and Whyleth can make short work of this guy, probably. Or maybe not. Let's try the killer bow.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Actually, does it?
All
Oh,
is
it
going to
does.
plan.
Excellent. Did the math wrong. Okay. Of course, why would Whyleth do anything right? Math included. So the question now is, what's our next move? 45, 32, 20 res, 18 res on Lysithea. And we're dealing with an AS of 37 here on Leone. She's attacking at 38 against 34. Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Not doing too bad. So we'll move Lysithea here. And then we can put Leone over here. Just with the rapier for a little bit of avoidance, since her counterattack's not going to be super meaningful anyway.
Apologies.
Heal Lysithea up. Go into the enemy phase. Guess we can't ignore those guys. Okay, Leone takes a little bit of a hit here. Okay, those two are coming down to party as well. Let's make sure we got those bases covered. Flyer could represent a significant threat. Okay, this isn't good. But it appears that Whyleth will survive through those attacks, but not those. Let's make sure that we are killing what we need to kill over here. Lysithea, will you survive? Yes. Yes, you will. And if you nail a crit on this killer axe, we don't have to worry about Leone needing to finish anything off. So let's try smash. There we go. Indeed, we do not. So we get the critical crest smash, and we get Lysithea to level 42. Got your physical stats. Don't need to get all Balthasy about it. Let's start moving back to help out Whyleth. And have to make sure Whyleth actually lives here. Okay, we need to win one of these two coin flips, and then Whyleth is fine. 1, 2, we're
Another
good.
victory.
Okay, gotta get a little suspense this way. We dispensed with them. Okay, Leone provides some support, I suppose. Switch back to fire. And now we can have this part of the squad run on over. Oh! We can start some stuff if we want with Balthus. Alright, let's annoy them. Or, yeah, annoy them a little more. Okay. Yeah. Now they're going to start running somewhere. So move on up, Marianne. Do a little bit of healing with Raphael, well known for healing both Raphael and the Dark Knight class. Of course, now we have someone pursuing Hilda other than Sylvain. So which way do we want to turn? This is liable to catch up to us. I think we'll just let it run at us for a second, or no, we can use Ignatz just to dispatch it fairly quickly. So we'll put him at the edge of its range. And just the axe. We need some healing on Lorenz, but we can run him back over. And he can heal himself, thank you very much. He is self-sufficient. Maybe we can have him call out the Bow Knight now?
Thank you.
We'll dance him up. Get him ready to dodge. And we'll move Petra over here. Who's left to move? Claude. Keep on moving in as much safety as you can, Claude. And Hilda, just wait. Okay, this guy coming from Ignatz doesn't go great for him, and Ignatz gets to level 43. If you don't kill him, you make him stronger. Or faster, as the case may be. Found speed in adversity, which is a little worse than it sounded in my head. Don't do drugs, kids. Okay, Whyleth is fine. Lorenz should be fine as well, given that 0% chance hit. Okay. We are almost to feeling safe. Where did those guys run? They're coming up this way, so they're probably going to get to this part of the squad before anyone. Let's see if we can unite all of our units.
I may not survive.
So if we turn this off, this actually isn't a red zone anymore. So if we can have Lysithea and Leone finish off this hero, we can try to have Whyleth snipe that flyer. That sounds good. So let's move Leone up here. Fire away. We are not fast enough to double it. So Lysithea is going to have to try and go in for the kill. Probably with the Lance of Ruin. Okay, this is a pretty risk-free attack. There we go. We only took 3. We'll heal that back with our passive on the shield. So that's good. Now, will a curved shot be enough? Not quite with the silver bow. So we may just need to Hunter's Volley on the mini bow. That'll take care of it. 1 and 2 takes it out. Always with the suspenseful shots. It would have been better for him to only use 1 arrow, but you're the expert here, Leone. And what can we accomplish with Ignatz here? We would ideally just kill it. So let's use some Black Sand Steels and try to get a Shore or thing. Oh, of course we miss. Missed that 2/3 chance. Of course, we dodge so we don't experience too many consequences. Put Ignatz here. Hilda only needs to backtrack a little. Of course, can she actually land the kill? No, she can't. We need to divert Claude. And of course, his magic. The wind's pretty weak down here. Even the Numa Gale can't get it, so... Alright, how much damage was Hilda putting out? Oh, alright. With Thunder, she's hitting for 13, so... We back up, and we hit with a Cutting Gale. Or just a Sagittae. Oh. Well. Should have trusted you, Claude.
And won.
You know how to control the winds even when there's no wind. Let's, put a chest key away. And then we can keep moving Hilda up. Heal that vital 1 HP on Ignatz. Upgrade that battalion a little bit. And now we have some issues. Okay, so Lorenz will actually be fine getting attacked by that. So we can do some punching. Ah, comedy achieved, and it is super effective. And then we can pop him back, dance him.
That helps.
And I think we're actually comfortable getting him into the thick of it now. Ooh, this is too much comedy to resist.
An offensive sight.
One, and just one dose of comedy is enough. Want to let the jokes sink in, and we can pull him back a little bit, so this is in a slightly more awkward position. It does hit pretty hard, but we have a good dodge chance and a lot of HP on Lorenz. He is probably our most devastating death machine at present. Move Petra up. Now it is just a matter of maneuvering the rest of the squad. Do we have any keys over here? We have a door key on Wrath. So that chest is going to sit for a little bit.
Viscum activated. Increase output gradually.
How is that a question? What are you asking?
Magical energy charged. I don't care if we destroy Shambhala, so long as our goals are fulfilled.
What goal do you have that can sustain all of your people and city being destroyed? I suppose if they're just pure nihilists, that'll work. I'll have to talk to Balthus about that. What's our next move? I think these units just need to keep moving along the alley to try and get back up here with the main Lorenz force. Do we have sufficient gambits to try and knock down all of this? I don't think we really do. We have Lorenz that can blow stuff up. I think that is about it. So if we do that, we need to get 3 more hits. Oh, we have infinite range Hilda, so she could provide some support. And then we have Bernie and Petra that could try to knock down the others. Are these immune to magic or anything? No. Alright, Lorenz. I think we have a plan here. No, ugh, I jinxed it, didn't I? Alright, we're gonna try it anyway.
Come, I have an idea.
Okay, Ferdinand helped us out a little bit. It wasn't the greatest explosion we've ever seen on this squad. What can you do? Now then, we have Petra that can go ahead and knock some wind into one of these. 1 and 2, and Cyril actually does damage as an adjutant. That is awesome. Let's back Petra up here. We need to hit 2 more targets. Far can Claude get? Can't quite help Hilda's movement. I don't think I have a movement art on Ignatz here. So we'll just move Ignatz up. And that puts Hilda in some pretty significant danger. Bolting on the right one. Okay, we can nail this one. Got him. And then we just need to dance up Lorenz. And he can put some damage in.
Appreciated.
And break down that last barrier. We get to level 34 with Bernie.
Bernie's just no
I'm
good.
glad your pathetic attacks are more accurate, Bernie. Okay, now we can break down this last barrier, put in a lot of damage. We're even eligible to get crits. So I think I'll use some Killer Knuckle charges to try and take down the health bar while we're here. Oh, maybe we won't? We You can hear Ferdinand trying to take it out as well. We didn't get the health bar given all the Havis activations. That's annoying. Get some super useful Agarthium. Whyleth can try to kill some things while she is on the way. 69% chance, can't say no to that.
Here is something to believe in.
Ooh, we actually get
Another
the kill,
victory.
that's nice. We can heal her a little, at least. While we have the opportunity, and we'll keep things moving. Balthus, come on over. Raphael, keep things moving. Just on a racetrack around here. Enemy movement. Get a lot of that. And we're back. So we have to try and kill this now. We're in serious danger. Oh, it can't even one-shot Bernie. That's funny. Where do we go from here? We have, Holy Knight, of all things. Must be making fun of us for being too cowardly to use it on Claude. So what are we most worried about? Can
I
Whyleth
must pull through.
hit this? No, she can't. Balthus can, though, I think. Not super meaningfully, but he can hit it. You know, I never said it would work. Keep it moving, Balthus. So, given that we're not in mortal danger from the tightness, we might want to just keep it corked in there? Block everyone else from coming out?
In a hurry to die. I'll tolerate.
So, Lorenz is going to knock down another pin. Like they're nothing. Oh, and he has 69 HP. He can't gain any more HP. It's perfect. Now, I think we still want Lorenz to be the one that is blocking where the tightness is. As long as it's standing here. Oh, this is still a problem. Yeah, that is still a problem. So, let's see. We can try to gambit down here, but we can't get anyone through, but they can. Which is an issue. This thing can only attack from 2. So I think if we block the tightness from moving forward, we're still okay. So, what that means we have to do is dance up Lorenz.
That helps.
Move him precisely right here. So this can move 7. Okay, so he will actually be in danger. Okay, this will take out the health bar. So we're good on getting hit by the counter attack from the tightness. We'll keep Lorenz right there. We will heal up Lorenz a little. Cyril gets to level 33.
This still isn't good enough.
No, that's incredible, Cyril. Please, don't put yourself down. Move Petra. Okay, how's Lorenz looking? 14%, 44%. I think Lorenz is going to be okay. So now what do? We have Mycin up here. Hello. But we'll cross that particular bridge when we get to it. We can move Ignatz in if we would like. Looks like the axes are going to be somewhat more effective. We risk taking a whole bunch of damage, though. Hilda, can you hit with Thoron or something? No, just bolting. We don't want to waste all of those right now. Let's just move Ignatz in. We don't need to attack with him yet. Just get that avoidance boost. Keep things moving. Get in with Thoron now? Nope. Squad, move up. We have a moment to use a physic.
Much needed.
So we'll do that for another 50. Slowly fill up Whyleth's health. Raphael. And, oh, Marianne. Okay, and then don't want to draw back. We're back to the enemy phase. Good, I'm glad the animation is the speed that it is. Lorenz takes a hit.
Now my success is guaranteed.
And we get QR. Finally, Lorenz. 14% does not land. Sometimes it does, literally 14% of the time. So 14% of the time we were dead. We have more problems coming in. So it's good that we have Ignatz here and the rest of the squad is finally catching up, because this is not good. I think with a well-calibrated enough gambit, we can keep things safe. We'll want to try and kill this tightness. Don't know quite how realistic this is. This guy is kind of a big threat. But I think we can kill this. So, Ignatz. We kind of need you to perform here.
We've got your back.
Hilda providing support, because of course she is. She's on the map. So we land this Ashes and Dust. Freezes all of those. Move Ignatz back here. Hilda can get in position to maybe kill this. Thoron should take it out. Yes, we landed.
Never let your guard down.
So that is no longer a threat. Now we can focus everything on the tightness. And maybe this Holy Knight. That might not even be worth our trouble. So these guys can get into the tightnesses squares. But since these two are frozen, we don't need to worry about that. Let's get the red on for all of these. Okay, maybe we can get rid of the Holy Knight with Whyleth. Not quite with just a curved shot on the silver bow. Let's use some mini bow charges again.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Alright, one arrow is enough to take that out.
You're relentless.
Give that to her, I guess. Now we can proceed with this plan. It's a little risky, given Lawrence's current health, so maybe we ought to spend some resources healing him before we engage. There's also a crit chance.
Shall we?
So we'll just make the best of it, I suppose. Let's go, Lorenz. One. Okay, this should take it out even if it gets a defensive activation. Excellent. And Lorenz back up right here. We'll dance him to do it again.
That helps.
Lorenz, the belle of the ball, as always. One more health bar on this thing. Let's do it. Okay, we missed twice. It misses, and we get one crit. Need another. There we go. Lorenz Copter takes it out.
Wow,
I'm impressed too, frankly, Bernadetta. Just take him right there. We'll go ahead and heal him. And pop back here. Ooh, feeling good about that. Glad we have Lorenz leading the deer. Who can he hit? Oh, no one. Keep running along the racetrack here. Oh, poor Marianne for the racing life. Okay. We've almost got the whole squad reunited. We have another robot deploying. That guy chasing after Claude, because Claude was up to some mischief, I tell you what. Okay, I think we're pretty decently positioned now. Let's see how dangerous the backline is. We could blow our other ashes and dust to get really aggressive, but we might want to just let this front line come to us so we can clear some things out, make it a little safer to proceed. So I think that is what we're going to do. We have Ignatz and Claude here as our dodge tanks. So the question is just whether we can feasibly withdraw Petra and Bernadetta. I think we can, just in different directions. So we'll heal up Lorenz here, pop Petra over here. Now, they can get there. Lorenz, I think, is pretty comfortable being front line. So we'll try to have him kill this problematic hero, and he does so right away, helping Ferdinand up to level 32.
I'll take all the strength I can get.
That's what we all have to do here in the Folden Deer, Ferdy. Now we can put Lorenz right here. That is a little problematic. Okay, so we can put Claude here. Maybe we just impregnable wall all this? Get the gloves on. What can you assist with? The 1 HP on Lorenz? Okay, then we will get this Iron Axe out, and I think this is our best bet, given everything coming at us and the position that we have to occupy.
Thanks for that.
That'll draw everything out, bunch them up, so we can use some less valuable gambits, perhaps. Get Whyleth in. Balthus can stand right there. Of course, we're opening ourselves up to getting pretty thoroughly gambited. But we've got Restore on Leone, should the worst happen. This guy's still chasing after us from the back, trying to get us around. Good dodges there on Claude. We get our 1 damage to make fun of him. Wow, we're just keeping this dance theme going through every episode. Ooh, critical 1. Yeah! You love to see it. Okay, coming for Claude again. Guess we didn't need to use that impregnable wall, huh?
Too easy.
Can't be too safe. Okay, now this is a lot more manageable. We know where all of the red zones are. We just need to put them up here on this robot. Okay. So, now we just know the outlines of everything. So let's see, what kind of multi-use ones do we have? We got an Onslaught, a couple of Onslaughts, an Assault Troop that we can put out, and Claude's Absorption. Or we can just try to kill everything manually. Let's move Lorenz around somewhere, or... Just can't quite get over to this sniper that we want to kill to open up this line for an assault troop. Let's See how Balthus... Oh, that's no good. No good. Okay, then. We'll have Lorenz off this thing. Indeed it is.
Wow, amazing!
Then we can have him just hop here. Now Whyleth can get in position to land this assault troop on 3.
Now's our chance.
Okay, so that line is frozen and should be a lot easier to pick off. Hilda, let's have you come in, use some weaker magic, take out this first one in the line, provide support for almost everything. And now we have this as a pretty dangerous thing. We need to make sure that we can actually get over here to kill this. Can Claude do it? So he needs to get a crit to actually kill it. Can Lawrence get over there? I think we would need to kill the things in front of it for Lawrence to get to it. So maybe Claude can assist a little more in opening up a path for Lawrence. Yeah, we can get the kill on this one 100%.
A fitting outcome.
And now we can move Lawrence in. And Lawrence can open the appropriate cans of whatever we need.
In a hurry to die.
Use the Pasha Mujti, and just one charge is enough.
A predictable
Lawrence
success.
always sparing with his heavy artillery. Move Lawrence out of melee. And of course, we still have this brawler issue. Leone can move in, and we want to balance accuracy. Let's just go for a Ragnarok. Excellent. Takes it down to 30. Petra, what is your firepower like, or wind power, as the case may be? Looks like wind power not quite ready, though the crit rate is astonishing. Give it a shot. Okay, the winds are weaker down here. Keep her right there. Raphael can't quite get in range, but we can use Balthus. Yeah, just a melee mini bow for the lulz. Here we go. Yeah, horse jump, always very impressive. Move Balthus over here. Lysithea can claim this one, probably not quite. But it is a risk-free attack, so let's go for it. Okay, we miss. And we take less than no damage. Keep Lysithea right here. Raphael, get as close as you can. Who's still left? Ignatz. Ignatz can surely finish this. Not just with the Iron Axe. Let's just be as safe as we can. Huck the Hand Axe, 69% chance to hit, and it lands the 23. So if that was a critical, that would have been so many layers of comedy I couldn't even explain it. Marianne, keep on trucking. Okay, we took 2 damage.
Lost that one.
That we will immediately heal on our turn, and Professor Hanneman will praise us by gaining a level.
There is much to learn from battle.
It's actually pretty good. His strength is obviously abysmal, given that he's only level 21, but that was quite a good level. He knows how to advance. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Okay, where were we? Now we have a Titanus coming up this alleyway, and we have Myson and his pet robot over here. So Myson is attacking with Dark Spikes. How dangerous do we really find our son over here? What kind of hits can he take? He can't really deal with Ignatz all that well. apparently, and we can outrange him with Hilda, so it might be time to just dunk on him a little bit. I doubt he's going to take a whole lot of damage from Hilda. Yeah, exactly 0. So that is not a super promising way out of it, but Balthus can get around the Dark Spikes issue by shooting from outside his range. So here we go with shot from Balthus. And I think we want him to stick around over here. Now Ignatz, I think, can just close in for the kill. He doesn't have to worry too much about the robot. Yeah, 100% we kill Mycen. Sorry for all the Mycen fans out there. No, there's a lot of you. It's just so pivotal to the plot. So many points. Okay, so that's down. Now, who is attacking here? Is the Viscum on? Yeah. Okay, so we want the robot to come at us a little more. Or we can divert some of our contingent over here to clear out that stuff. We can even let in Marianne because we bought so many interchangeable Fodlan keys. We want to keep people out of range of getting hit still. Dance Petra. So let's see. Can she let in Marianne and still move to safety? I don't think so. She'll get hit by the Viscum. It attacks at 25 against her 21. That's fine. Just let Marianne in. We'll bring Whyleth down here too. So we have to deal with just a couple robots. So we don't really need to put anyone in harm's way over there. That's a really awkward place for us to fight this robot. So I think we'll just keep everyone in safety for now. Let's get some free XP off of Lorenz. Let's see what the enemy does in terms of positioning. Seems someone what, Claude? Finish your thought. Okay, we get hit for 4. And now we need another key to open this door. Luckily, we have our infinite key source. And we have Bernie that has a key. So, who can actually get to this door in one move? Oh, no one? Excellent. Excellent. Marianne can come on in. Do some complicated stuff to try and get Marianne through. We will dance her up so she can just turtle her way in. Alright, keep on coming, Marianne. Now you can do it. I believe in you. Okay, we can move Whyleth up and have her use an action to get a key of her own. And then Leone can hop on forward, heal up that little boo-boo that Petra got. No, that robot didn't actually move. This one did. And this guy's here. Hello. That's news to me. How'd he get here? And then we've got this guy in the back coming for Raphael. more dangerous than I anticipated. Well, we have Balthus over here, and Hilda that can probably try to finish off this warrior. Okay, so that is a good hit from Balthus. Stay right there, buddy. And see if Hilda can help you out. A Thoron will just do it. So 100% of the time, we get rid of this problem.
Never let your guard down.
All right, and we max out the Ordelia Sorcery Company. Now we have this assassin that we need to be concerned with. So let's just butter it up a little bit. So Lorenz will have an easier time finishing it off. You can always count on Lorenz. Just a couple of light taps. And a not so light tap will take it out.
Personal. Just stay alive, okay?
Yeah, we didn't even know that guy. So this is still in Viscum range too. Viscum isn't super powerful, so we'll let Lorenz take it. We have an assassin over here as well. Do we have a key to open that chest? We don't have a chest key on anyone over here. No, it's Petra that has the chest key. Did Vlad have one? No, it's a door key. Okay. In that case, Ignatz, come on over to help deal with this robot we'll be fighting. Let's see what it does. Comes in Lorenz, hits him for 28, and he is completely fine. Another robot. Viscum going for Bernie. Lands the hit. Not the most. Oh. Stealing the sword of Zoltan, are you? Well, we'll put a stop to that. So let's see. Now someone can steal this door key. Let's make it Marianne. So we can put away the trusty gauntlets for now. And now we got some people we gotta worry about. So this is a problem, for example. Pittacus over here. And what is this thing? What is this thing exactly? A computer. Excellent. Okay, glad to know that that level of technology exists, and that they were not using it for however long they've had it. Pittacus is obviously the problem. Let's see if Whyleth can solve that problem. Somewhat more safely with Hunter's Volley. Still have to win a coin flip. Maybe... Can Petra deal any damage to her? No. And she's hitting back anyway. Does she have counterattack or just a long-range spell? Either way. Leone? Can you deal any damage? You can, but you'll die instantly. Good to know. So Marianne is plugging up that little hole. I think we just have to kind of go for it with Whyleth. Can she attack from here, maybe? Yeah, she can attack safely from there, and then Leone will be able to finish it off if we don't win either coin flip. 1, 2, Pittacus down.
Fun to watch. Those awful weapons have been stopped. They were being controlled from that facility.
From, like, the weird medical bay thing? Okay, Robot coming for Whyleth. So we will want to imagine something to deal with that. Let's see if we can put a stop to either of these. We'll Ragnarok this. 31. Can Petra finish it off? Not unless she gets a crit, so let's go for the wind. Slightly higher crit rate. Doesn't work, but that's okay. Now we'll put Petra here. And then let's actually dance up Whyleth so she doesn't have to take that tightness risk.
Thanks.
Gotta get our tightness shots. We'll put her there since it looks like they have some gambits on their mind. Fire away, and we don't get the comedy,
Must lead them
but
well.
can't always get what you want. Okay, now back up here, we have another robot to deal with. Let's see, we do want to break it down. We also want to kill this assassin for just generally being annoying. But let's see if we can break down all these barriers first. 100% chance to hit here.
In this situation,
Have them horses run in. They are linked as we would ever want them to be. And we can pop Lysithia back over there. We have 3 more things to break down. We can have Claude just run to the other side. And punch a hole in the back. A whole lot of damage he's putting in. Okay, Titanomachy. Interesting word. Now we need to pop all those other cute little barriers. Let's see. We're actually putting out more damage with magic, so let's do that. Fire away. Try to melt its defenses while you get to level 42.
Gotta get stronger.
You actually don't. We've talked about this. It's the magic thing. I thought you just got an A on that magic exam. Guess grades aren't everything. Alright. Well, we want Lorenz to go in with the real damage, so let's see what Ignatz can accomplish. He's gonna need a little help, it looks like. So we'll chop down the last barrier, and then maybe Hilda can get us to the next health bar. Ignatz here. Hilda. Yeah, easy. Get us to that health bar so that Lorenz can shine. And we get Hilda to level 43, speaking of shining. Ooh, we even get magic.
yep, I'm stronger now.
You're making the opposite mistake of Raphael, but that was such a good level that I'll forgive it. Okay, Lorenz, let's go!
In a hurry to die.
One, it kind of wasn't, but I appreciate the drama. Okay, health bar down. Keep Lorenz right there. And let's see if Balthus can make anything of this assassin. Just take the coin flip. We lost. That's life, as they say.
More of
Robot.
those big things. Someone must be controlling them from somewhere nearby. That facility over there looks fishy. I thought I caught sight of some suspicious movement.
You can see in there? Through what? What kind of secrets is Claude hiding? Now I want to know. Here comes an onslaught at Marianne. It does not land Marianne. Simply too charming if you just look at her armor. So we could actually have this half of the squad come up behind here so that we can try to get better angles and surrounds on the robots as they come out. And then maybe we can go up and clear out whichever one is hiding in there. Is there a separate door here? Yes, so we can go at it at either direction. So if we come over here and defeat this one, it's probably going to be easier than trying to come all the way over here. So we might want to just assault that door after we clear everything out here and try avoiding combat with these. Just come back up on the north, probably, since it seems simpler to do that. So we'll just clear out the thing that tried to attack Marianne. Let's see if Whyleth can do that for us. Killer Bow will do it. We've got a 69% crit chance,
Another victory.
so that could never go wrong.
You are impressive.
Excellent. And anything we need to interact with in here. Just see the odd item. Glad they created a separate definition for that. Okay. So now we can just try to maximize our mobility as we move everyone back.
Thanks.
Heal up Bernie, since we don't want her to die. That would be tragic, and we would lose the dancer.
Thank you.
So Petra's got a door key. Do we want to open that door? I think we actually do. So that we can... Oh, we don't. That's a chest key. Never mind. So, in that case, we're just going to keep her on moving. We can move her up here, and she actually can attack. Does she need to, is the question. Let's find out, Lorenz. Go for the kill.
In a hurry to die, are you?
1, 2, and Lorenz doesn't die, so he can get this third crit and a kill. Excellent.
Amazing.
Isn't it, though, Hilda? Okay, so now... We have Ignatz and Claude that can deal with that one. So let's actually move Lorenz up here to assist this part of the squad in dealing with that tightness. And then we'll use everyone else to engage this thing and get ready to assault over here. Okay, so we can actually start the fight with Ignatz if we want. But we want to clear out this assassin first. Let's set him on fire, as we're wont to do. His retinue is standing on the heal tile, unlike their principal over there. So, Balthus, can you actually finish this off? Flip that coin. There we go. Just one little shot of the fail knot. And we get to liberate the Sword of Zoltan. Alright, feeling pretty good about this now. Move Claude on up. We'll get this piece of experience off of Hilda. And this one is weak to lances. But, oh, we do have the chalice on him. Although I think we ought to keep the axe up. Wait. Put Hilda here. Move Lysithia into position up here to try and get more attack angles. And we'll move Petra up here. More robots. It's just a lot. Oh no. A crit? Come on.
I'd meet my end in a place like this.
This time it's actually appropriate to say that. Okay, crit rate actually pretty decent on these things. We can't ignore them. Okay, things went fine for Ignatz. But we obviously have to back it on up. So, do want Lorenz to stay right there. We just have to... Where can we actually re-roll? We have to just back it up, I guess. Do things a little differently. Let's see what we can do here. We know we don't want Lorenz to be in too much danger, given that there were some crit problems. So let's see. We have this guy to take care of. We want to start the fight with our big robot friend over here. So ideally, we would be able to take out our assassin friend without too much trouble, so that we can try to pull this robot out. So let's see what we can accomplish.
Shall we?
So, we might be able to just get rid of this thing right now with Lorenz.
An offensive sight.
So here comes 1, 2, So we need to dodge here or not get critted. Dodge will work. And the offensive sight will go down from another hit from the Lorenz copter.
I'm impressed.
Indeed, I am too, Hilda. Now, let's keep Lorenz just out of range of danger. We should maybe do the same thing with Claude, depending... Oh, we've already used a bunch of these actions. So let's probably just move Petra up over there to get that out of the way. And now we can focus on this stuff over here. We'll have Raphael close in. Let's actually use some magic. That's exciting for him, isn't it? Then we'll get the poison strike damage. We can move him back. And maybe we'll give Balthus the satisfaction of finishing this off. Or maybe not, because he can't do it. Lysithea? We're gonna hope it's quick. How accurate can you be? 75? 75's good, and it's riskless. So let's go with this. There we go.
You lost that one.
Alright, so we retrieve the Sword of Zoltan. We can just toss that out. We'll put Lysithea there to provide some support, maybe. Ignatz, where do we want that thing to end up? It'll be in the same place either way. Unless we pull it over here. That seems good. Now let's pull it over here. We want as many avenues of attack as possible. We'll keep that iron axe out, I guess. And how are we doing? Completely fine. Excellent. So now we can move Balthus over here, and Hilda just wherever. It doesn't really matter much where she ends up. And we can pull Claude up here to assist Lorenz a little bit. Okay, we get a little bit of a pause as Claude and Lorenz exchange a knowing glance. We get another robot to spawn, and it'll just kind of float that way. And now the robot will come at Ignatz. We get the dodge, and we get to counter just a tiny bit, about as little as we possibly could. More just slow, steady robot movement. So they're just gonna keep coming until we manage to break in here. Who has a key? Who can actually get us in there? Hilda can. Okay. So now our job is to break on through here. Who has gambits left that we are willing to actually spend? I think we want to keep Ignatz's around. Raph, can you actually hit with yours? Okay, let's do this.
Let's get moving.
And move on through we shall with our 5 damage. Dealt more with the poison strike. Okay, just a few more barriers to crack. Balthus actually has a lance. So let's crack on in. 1 and 2. We dealt full damage with Balthus. He's actually lucky today. Move on back here. Lysithea, can you get where you need to be? Not quite, but can hit one of these. So lightning away, gets a guard. It doesn't really matter. We're just trying to break things down.
I still have much to learn.
Well, it appears that Hanneman does even lift, bro. So he's good on that front. Hilda can just be kinda wherever. We want to use one of these spells, so let's go in with a Thunder. I hope we selected the right thing. I'm not 100% on that. Okay, we grabbed all the Agarthium that we will totally 100% use. More robots coming this way. Lawrence can heal himself. Wonderful. Claude, can you participate in this battle? No, you absolutely can't. So let's just wait to see if you can drag somebody back, maybe. Move Petra up a little bit. There we go. Excellent. Now we just need to keep on moving back here. Whyleth, just move as much as you can. Let's not shove Bernie back. That sounds like a bad idea. Oh, poor Marianne.
My orders?
Come on up, Leone. Who can you physic? Just Whyleth. Let's do that.
Thank you.
Okay, so now Bernie. Who do we want to... Probably just Leone. Get someone into the action as quickly as possible.
Thanks.
Alright, Samurai Leone back in action and still can't do anything. We'll save that physic for a rainy day and keep Marianne moving. Who is left? Ignatz. Excellent. We'll pull him over here, just kind of hit things with his axe and hope it breaks the health bar. And we actually get it. Nice. Now it should be a little easier to kill. Yep, keep it coming. So this one is now threatening a decent area. We can just ignore it, I think. Since our plan is just to crack on in over here. So who can take that key? Oh, Raphael has a key too. I don't think we'll actually need him to finish this thing off now that Lorenz and Claude are in range. Let's see. We can move Claude in. He actually does carry a stick. Pretty good one there too, but pretty good chance for him to get hit in retaliation. So we could be brave and open the door now. You know what? Let's see what's in there. So, how much do we have to block? How dangerous is this? Looks like Bias here won't move, which is a sad commentary on the world. We'll want a dodge tank to block this door. We really need to plug that door up because now the Wyvern Lord can sneak on through. So we'll probably have to use Ignatz for that. Okay, Claude, what can you do with punching? Not a ton. Let's just use a couple of Lewin charges. Okay, Claude does get hit. That's okay, because we think this thing is gonna die. Petra, can you actually finish this? Okay, you're going to get countered, so just use one of your Sagittas. Indeed, that did keep you alive. Cyril looking on in awe as we have the exchange students work together. Now we can just have Lawrence do his typical finishing it off thing. Yeah, this is good odds for us. 1, 2, miss. Another... Oh. We won all of one coin flip and didn't quite get the kill, so someone else is going to take all the glory. Who should it be? Leone! Leone, you're a glory stealer, right? Use a Nosferatu. That spell's worthless. And we suck all the life out of the robot. And no, you're not dying today, even though you're sucking the blood of a tin can. Okay, so if we put Ignatz here, that means only one attack will come at him, right? Those odds are looking pretty good, but we absolutely need to get the dodge going. Oh, that's bad, but if he stays right there, then we're still good. Okay, so things are actually fine. And we can even shoot him for good measure. I don't think Ignatz is going to get a kill. We just don't want anyone directly behind Ignatz now. So we can just make fun of him a little bit. Since if it uses a gambit, he won't die from Ignaz's counterattack anyway. So let's maybe not kill it with Hilda. I don't know if we could. Oh, we absolutely could. You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and then maybe the other one will use a gambit? Yeah, that's still coming at him. Or this attack would also be bad for the enemy, that is. So I think this is going to work out fine, which I know is jinxing it. Here, I don't know. Can Bernie cross that? No, she can't. So what we're going to have to do is maybe just wait on the sidelines or start having Whyleth just shoot through this very logical pathway that she has. So she can fire away. And that's what a sniper is for, I suppose. Taking those trick shots. It would have to curve all the way around here. I don't even know how that's physically possible. Keep on moving, Marianne. We'll dance up Whyleth, I guess, so that she can shoot again.
Well done.
We'll just try to solo this thing from a distance. Crest activation. Again, vampire on the robot. And we get to level 45.
I'm stronger than before.
Literally true. That is Whyleth's strength, is describing what literally just happened to her. Robot turns around. Oh, this one has had enough of our BS. They're going that way now. Okay, good camera angle there. Thanks, game. And we get a good exchange. We're still going to get gambited. Or, no, this one went for the attack. That's a little surprising. I wonder how it made that decision. Another robot turning around. Got to make sure we see the whole animation. Now we have a good little alleyway to reunite with the rest of our units. So let's see. We have Balthus over here to shoot. Can Lorenz... Okay, obviously we have to get rid of this thing. That is using our strategy of plugging out the door. So, we can have Hilda pretty easily attack there. Does 26. What can Leonie accomplish? She needs to be approximately right here. Okay, so she can fire it down like that. And then we'll be able to canto Raphael to a different position. He can actually get the kill. He's dealing more damage than Leonie is. So he's better at magic than somebody. And yeah, we're sorry that we have to embarrass you in such a manner. But what can you do? We'll put Raphael in to provide some support. We do not want him to be in a mage battle. That will not end well for him. Balthus... yeah, actually right there is fine. We'll curved shot with the mini bow. Not very good. Fail not very accurate. Let's see if we get right up in its face if the fail not can hit. How many charges do we really want to expend? We have backup plans. Let's just take this shot. And it worked!
Fresh out of luck.
Yeah, I assume Balthus is talking to me there, because that is probably as lucky as he's going to get all day. So, Bias is kind of a nerd. Let's have some Bias training. Come on in. We won't die. Let's flip that coin. 1, 2. And we win in style as usual as Lorenz goes to level 45.
Good, but not enough.
No, that's far more than enough for me.
Someone's fired up.
Right?
Aw, those big things have gone to sleep on us. That'll make moving around a lot easier. A dead end? Or perhaps... No, if we worry about every little detail, we won't get anywhere.
Yeah, being detail-oriented is not really what we're about here.
That is the leader of those who slither in the dark. We must go after him with all of our might.
Yeah, all that might we have. Expressible by Lorenz. So how do we want to get there? We probably want to avoid this alleyway as much as possible. We want the robot to turn around and block the road for us. So I think we just want to start working our way down here, keep the doors closed to the extent we can. If these start wrapping around, we can deal with that when we get there. So Lorenz, come on back this way. Who can get us down here? Is it this guy? It's that guy, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we need to be ready to take 4435 from Magic. Who has res? Hilda, Claude. Okay, oh, Ignat's kinda. Let's maybe just have Claude do it. No. Hilda will actually be okay. So we said 4435. She'll only take one hit. Yeah, let's go for it. Keep her there. We'll have Claude heal himself up. Petra can fix him the rest of the way.
Sorry.
And, go provide some support there. We'll have Ignatz ready to swoop in. Marianne will keep moving on up to the extent she can. She'll actually get danced this turn.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we kind of all are. Keep moving, Marianne. You can do it. And Whyleth can bounce on behind her. Okay, now where are the robots going to go? They are continuing to retreat from that direction. Hilda gets in a mage duel and actually is not content to lose it, so we get a crit and win the exchange. I think that means he has to, turn in his nerd card. Lorenz can't quite do the nerd enforcement, but Claude can. Claude being up front when he's brawling is probably okay. So let's stuff this white magic nerd in a locker. 1 and 2. Is there a miracle? Nope.
And 1.
The miracle is that it got this far. Okay, what are the hit percentages on Claude? 38. More than I thought they'd be, but he should be okay. Let's see if we live in Shouldland today, I guess. Okay, who can fix this one? Lysithia, can you get all up in its business? Not far enough. Without serious risk to your person. Balthus, you have some pretty gnarly range, right? Yeah, fire away. Soften it up for us. Get the crest for funsies. And now it is in pretty easy kill range. Scythia, go ahead and do the honors. Oh, we need a little more firepower than that, huh? Here we go. We only needed a little more firepower there, Lysithia.
Amazing.
Whatever floats your boat. Okay, then. Now, Lorenz has the correct number of HP. I refuse to heal it. Petra, go ahead and heal up Hilda.
Nice.
And go here. Hilda, be right here. Ignatz there. Leonie. Wait, is there still more HP to heal? Okay. One more on Hilda? Sure. And Raph bringing up the rear. Marianne almost caught up. That's amazing. Okay, one more. Bernie misses the dance. Should have thought about that, I guess. Okay, Robit. Coming at Claude. That's not good. That's bad, is what we call that in the business. Wow. Okay.
The dreams of men don't amount to much.
Don't I know it?
Sorry, but it's up to you now.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah, we have been defeated by raw probability. We have to go back super far. That is annoying. Okay. So I guess we need to do things a little differently. Petra has drawback, right? Yeah, maybe that is what we need to do. Because that'll keep Claude out of some trouble. So we know this works. 1, 2, no miracle.
Sorry, but I must.
Okay, that was impressive enough to look at. Now we can pull Claude back. So at most one thing will hit him.
Oh, yeah.
We know we want Balthus to do this. And then we know something very impressive happens with Lysithea. Not anymore.
Not die yet.
Hey, look at you.
Indeed, look at her. Now we're just doing a whole bunch of repositioning, if I recall correctly. We're healing Hilda a little bit. So we gotta move Leone up to do that.
Nice.
Ooh, but now we can redo the dance thing with Marianne.
Shall we?
Yeah, totally on purpose. Okay. So how far can Bertie get? Right there. So we'll move Marianne here.
That's my strategy.
Whyleth up here. She's touching the rest of the squad now. Isn't that great? And yeah, you're actually just doing it for Marianne, but I like the spirit.
Thank you.
And here we go! She has reunited with the squad. Okay, Robot, let's see how it goes. Claude still gets hit, because nothing actually changed in the RNG. Okay, and these units are going that way. We do need to look out for that sniper, since it can shoot through walls just as well as Whyleth can. We may have to use some Hilda, etc. to try and deal with that. What kind of gambits do we have left? Okay, we got an onslaught and an assault troop from Marianne that we can't actually use. So let's see. We want to keep the melee slots open. We don't want to really keep anyone fragile in range of this robot. Do we have to bolting? Do we have to bolt sniper and then like Balthus it down? It's possible that that's what we have to do. So how far is her Thoron range? So she can Thoron it from there. I think she'll be okay to take a hit. Where can Balthus go? Balthus, can you actually hit it from here? Balthus, you do not deal enough damage, my boy. Who else could even hit that? I don't think Raph can. Whyleth? No! Whyleth just can't. Okay. Huh. We're in a bit of a conundrum then. I think we need to back up. Yeah, I think that is basically our only option. Unless we want to expend Ignaz's other gambit. And I really don't think we want to do that. So this guy can attack up here. So I think what that means is our goal is to draw it out with Ignaz. And then just back everyone else out. So just run as far as possible. keep Whyleth like there. Who cares? We don't even need to dance anyone, but we will for XP.
Thanks.
How far does this thing move? Just 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the danger radius will be, what, 3? Yeah, no, 2. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be able to attack out to here, so just move like there. Okay, got it all figured out.
I'm hurt.
Run, Claude. Let's just, to be safe, back him up here. A lot of really exciting repositioning that I'm sure you're all thrilled to see. That's what you come here for. That's what I came to do.
Thanks.
We're just gonna have to keep doing this for a while. Okay.
Saw that.
Going according to plan so far over here with the sniper. Swordmaster's coming in. I think I actually identified it correctly. So this one is weak to swords. We kind of don't do that around here. It's offensive to suggest that we would. Let's mount up. See if we can take this thing out, which of course we can't, but we can dream.
Let me paint you a picture.
Oh, we're going to paint it a picture with its own blood, presumably,
I wasn't about to let you go.
after we decapitate it. Yeah, Ignots can get pretty brutal. Okay, now where do we want to go from here? We have Leone with a sword and Hilda with a sword. But they would occupy melee slots. How does the Levin sword attack look? Oh, it won't hit back. Let's start with that. Okay, it dodged, whatever. Hilda can just occupy this spot. No, don't do that, Hilda. Just hit there. Okay, finally the interface agreed with me. There we go. 2 in a row takes that down. Now we need to be a little more careful. Bernie has a sword. Right? Yeah. 1 and 2 still counts. Now we just got 1 more to crack, and we'll have to do it pretty carefully. We can move Marianne in because she is indeed someone that can attack now that she's finally joined the fray. And we just need to crack down that final barrier. Balthus can get in with a curved shot, and it'll be down. Okay, the Aegis. But now we have cracked through. So, Raphael, you can take out the health bar and deal some poison strike damage. Maybe? Yeah, it actually worked. Okay, excellent. Petra, you can double it, right? 1, 2, no crits, but the extra Cyril participation award. Claude can use Numa powers, I think. What can we accomplish with Lawrence's bow? Oh, take down the health bar, don't mind if I do. Ferdy gets level 33. Ooh!
Continuing to improve.
The 22nd point of strength. I think you've almost caught up to Leone. And we've got Whyleth left to brag about it. Oh, magic. Pretty unimpressive. But better than the Numa Gale. So just use the regular Gale. Alright, Whyleth, are you just going to steal all the glory here? I assume you are. Oh, maybe not. 1, 2. doesn't actually kill it. And we didn't leave space for Lysithea to attack, so you live today. This one is going to run away from Ignots. I would too. Now we got Swordmasters coming from both directions. This is a really annoying angle of battle. But it is finite now. They'll eventually stop coming. So we'll just be cognizant of this guy. Gotta put the red up on this. We'll move Hilda over to get the killing blow, since we gotta move her back to hit.
Sorry, but it's you or me.
And now, do we dare? Do we dare disengage that thing? I don't know that we do. Yeah, I think that's bad. So it'll come out here, though. We want to stop its forward motion. So maybe we just plug things up with Marianne and let the Swordmaster run in, but then we'll be dealing with two at once. This one's not that scary. Yeah, maybe with everyone around, we're just not that scared of it. We are scared of this. So let's just move Marianne up a little bit. Oh yeah, we are not scared of this thing at all. So Marianne's going to intercept. Let's just keep everyone probably where they are. Could have just hit the end turn button, but I like this better. More menuing the better is what I've learned about making entertaining content. Okay, Marianne gets critted and does not have a care in the world. Okay, Swordmaster still comes on through, and they are all now vulnerable. We had assault troops somewhere, right, that we would actually be willing to use. Yeah, we have one on Marianne. So, if we get rid of the Swordmaster, you have two to get rid of, mind you, then we are good to assault troop and start cracking down a lot of stuff. Let's hope Lorenz can solve this problem for us. He solves a lot of things.
For my liking.
How was that close? In what world was that something that was close? Speaking of, is there anything interesting in here? Oh, there is. Just a little Nemesis door. Nothing to worry about. Not even something that you can kind of mouse over on the map. And there is Pink Bernie. Okay. Glad we took the time to do that. Okay, other one that we have to get through. We'll dance up our problem solver.
That helps.
Doesn't it, though, Lorenz? You're the real helper, though.
Be gone with you. A nobleman.
Just a single punch. That's the nobleman's duty, apparently. And that's how we get the keys to the kingdom. Or the alliance, or the whole of Fodlan at this point. Marianne, run in. How much support do you need? Should probably move someone in to provide it. Whyleth is a good source of support. If nothing else. People don't quite understand why it works so well. I certainly don't. But robots are catching on. All right, let's troop our way through.
I think now is good.
Now, I believe if we crack all the barriers on the front robot and we can't on the back one, it still won't be able to attack us because the front one, if it stays alive, will be blocking its ability to attack. So the question is whether we can kill the one in front and crack all the barriers in the back. That I'm not so sure of. But I'm not 100% convinced that we can't. So let's see how it goes. Petra can crack at least one of them with just some wind. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. Petra remembering how crucial she's been. Cyril getting to 666. Oh, what does that mean for the lore? I am not sure. But that was really cool of you, Petra. That makes our dreams just a little bit closer to fruition. Who kind of sucks in terms of damage output? Leone a little bit. But we still need to keep the melee spot open. Let's go ahead and have Ignatz finish off these barriers. 1, 2, barriers down. And we can fly on away. So we need to hit like swords. That's a little tough. Claude, what kind of hits can you deliver? Let's do this. Very dramatic sounds there from Mr. Zija.
Some things you can't learn in a book.
Like effort noises. I think you probably could have learned about that in a book, but you just chose not to. Alright, guess we can send Leone in. Oh, wow. I take back what I said about you, Leone. I apologize for that slander. Okay, I think we're going with the plan not kill it. Do what we can for now. Keep Balthus right there. And maybe just do some healing with our support units back here. Raphael, the support unit, as we all know him. And we can't heal Lorenz because he is at the perfect amount of HP. Okay, plan going perfectly. These barriers still shredded. We just have to kill some of this stuff up here now. So we should remember this is weak to swords. Leone has a pretty potent Levin sword, it seems. So the question is how we're going to finish this thing off. Do we just move Claude back so Lorenz can get a crack at it? I think that's the way to go. We're running out of killer knuckle charges. So something to keep in mind. 2. Okay, dodge. 3. Can we get one of these? There we go. No, Lorenz Copter finishes it out.
I'm impressed.
And the door is now open. Let's keep Lorenz back here. And we can have Leone. Oh, maybe not. Okay, let's redo our red zones. And okay, so we can be basically anywhere. We want to break one of these. Petra. Oh, Marianne can just safely attack from anywhere. So we'll just. Oh. Let's try this. Split the helm. It's basically just a big helm. Of course that would work. So, health bar down. Okay, now we can move Leone in to crack down over here. She can crack down that barrier in the back. Is that where she's pointing? Yeah. Do it. 2. Okay, now we just need to hit that one. Petra should be able to do that from here. Oh, but she needs to use wind, though. The wind has to blow in from the other direction. That's the trick that they didn't see coming. We can move her back. Now we do have some heavy hitters still. Ignatz, move on in. With the Killer Axe, why not?
I'll defeat you.
Will you? Oh, you will. Look at that. So Whyleth can go here. She's pretty well known for deleting things. And looks like not today. Today we believe in the math not mathing. So who gets to come in and do the honors? Lysithea, perhaps? Maybe not. Oh, we can double with the Stick of Ruin. How are we that much faster with that? That's incredible. And we have Great Knight Lysithea doubling a robot. Just what we've always dreamed of. Who can we dance? I suppose we can get Whyleth to the front.
Thanks.
Try to keep things moving. Maybe not that quickly. Let the robot move in. Hilda, you don't really need to be in any particular location. Raphael, you can move up here, though. Oh, is it running away? That's funny. Now we have Kylon locking our way into the final door. The robot actually figured out maybe this isn't worth it. Maybe it can just go live out a peaceful life somewhere. Start up a business in Deirdre. Get some import-export action going. Whyleth, can you just deal with Kylon, please? Maybe not. We need magic. Or we can inexhaustible it. Who's got magic? Leone, who don't have the range that we need. Petra, too far back, right? So, just put her here. How dangerous is this for you? You know what? Let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th time's the charm. And we get a door key. We'll put that to the convoy. Now, the question is, who do we want to open that door? Bernie's a maybe. Petra is a decent candidate to open the door. So let's have Petra take that door key from Bernie. And then run forward. We want to try and get everyone into a position where we can ice Talus immediately. Since I don't know how many of our party members will actually live through a quake. So we just gotta reposition as best we can to make that a reality.
I'm sorry.
So we're pretty close. Some of our party members will just have to participate from afar. Ignatz should be able to swoop into a relevant location from there. Really, I think all we will need to do is open up a path for Whyleth to Hunter's Volley on him. And then dance her up. And Hilda can just be any old place. The robot's still running away. Yeah, open up that port side business. I understand it. So who did we want opening things up? It's Petra, right? She can't quite get there. But that's okay. That's okay. We wanted people to be in good positions to run in anyway. We need to heal Whyleth up a little, it seems. Let's actually get to the right square, Raphael. Here we go.
Much needed.
So come on over here, since you have some mobility. We'll keep Whyleth. Is this an independent square? No, that's just the door. So we'll keep Whyleth right there. We need Petra to get a little closer.
Thank you.
So if we just station her right in front of the door, can she walk there? No. Okay. Mount up, go here.
Thank you.
Get to level 38, apparently, sure.
Hard work is a friend to count on.
Okay. Keep her right there. We need her to walk up and open that door next turn. Put Balthus over there. We want Lorenz to be able to run in. Marianne, I think, might just be out of luck in terms of participation. We'll keep Ignatz there. Leone right here, I think. Claude, close enough. And Hilda, might as well move her back. Who cares? Aw, man, you're scrapping your entrepreneurial spirit? All right. Moment of truth. We gotta get off our high horse, open a door. Think we're ready. All right, here's everyone. And Talus is right there. So, let's see what the Hunter's Volley can do. Just our trusty mini bow. Looks like a pretty good shot. Do we have to kill everyone or just him? Just him. Okay. So let's see how much more we can accomplish. How much experience can we just kind of sap out of this guy?
Let's bring them down.
Indeed, Ignatz. Shed as much blood as possible. Make them fold to the deer. Ooh, looks like there's a samurai. Okay, who can run in without blocking Whyleth? Where does she need to be? So she has a lot of movement. We can move Lorenz on in here with no problem. Probably can just take this guy out. Need a 40% crit. Oh, never mind. We got QR'd. So now we actually need to use a pulse or kill something from a distance. Balthus, you've got some distance, right? So help us out a little bit here, huh?
Won that bet.
Okay, so now we can run some more people in. What do we got here from Lysithia? Riskless 55% takes that one
We've
out.
got no time for mercy.
And Hanneman gets level 22. That's why we're grinding, is to see
There
this.
is much to learn from battle.
Yeah, we're learning a whole lot here today. The educational Failure Emblem channel. Okay, then. And now Whyleth just has free reign of the place. Leone, can we see a nice little samurai battle? How well would that go for you? Way better than I anticipated. Wow. Burn it on down. Yeah, you were dressing for all of the windy, cold weather. We're coming in here to burn you up. Let's see. Raphael, are you around to participate? Can you just snag this participation trophy? Oh, you might have to use Kirsten's arrow, but I like that spell. It's a good spell. There we go.
You should have seen that coming.
Straight through the solid walls. Should have seen that coming indeed. Okay, I think we are now out of opportunity to accomplish a whole lot else. So, time to go in, Whyleth. Hunter's volley, killer bow, fire away.
You have shown yourself, Felstar. Or should I say, Sophis. I will.
Yeah, you really insulted us there.
Blood in your body to fulfill the long-standing goal of the Agarthans.
Good conversation starter. One shot. That's all we needed. Stand strong at Shambhala with Lorenz, the Annihilator. Of course it is. Thanks everyone for sticking around. That was a long one. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how you were feeling about it in the comments. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the final installment of the Folding Deer and everything that's to come. Thanks.